Doesn't matter.
Right, exactly. But I don't know. It just seems like even if people don't say that, it seems like it makes it more important for some reason. And it's really stupid.
It really does. When you put it like
Speaking
that.
speaking of shit like that, one thing that I checked out kind of recently, speaking of like people who've died or whatever, is I checked out the Hall of Fame induction of Nirvana,
Yeah, yeah.
which I had never really kind of seen before, and I thought that was actually pretty cool.
It was pretty cool, but um, I had no problem with a band like Nirvana getting in on the ballot first shot.
Hmm.
Saying they did change the musical landscape in the '90s. They really did.
Yeah,
So I have no problem with that. My
some of the
pro,
performances were crud though.
or those that chose to perform. But the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame really like kind of shot themselves in the foot in the sense,
Again.
in the sense of like they said, well, okay, only the original members of Kiss are going to be getting in here. Well, why can't these other guys? Well, because everybody just remembers, the original iconic lineup. Like, okay, what do? You kind of shrug your shoulders, like, all right. Meanwhile, there's like 27 members of the E Street Band that are going in, and everybody is fucking going in. Like, even a guy that played on one album and then quit afterwards.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
That's
and they're
ridiculous.
all taking up fucking valuable time. There was no jam at the end of the show. Because I remember Ace Frehley was talking about this to Eddie Trunk, and he said, yeah, I had my guitar with me. We are going to all jam on like Highway to Hell or something like that at the end of the show. And we couldn't do it because there were so many members of the E Street Band that kept talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. And we ran over time.
Jesus.
And it's like,
Man, fuck Bruce Springsteen.
no, dude, I dig Springsteen, but I fuck the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And now fucking Green Day gets in on their first shot,
Which is stupid.
which is stupid. And Deep Purple was nowhere to be fucking seen.
Still.
No Deep Purple, no Judas Priest, no Bon Jovi, no fucking Motley Crue, no Iron Maiden, no fucking nothing.
But there's no bias in the Hall of Fame whatsoever.
Oh, of course
No.
not. Dude, there was no bias when, ABBA got in over Kiss. There's no bias at all.
I will say though, of the performances, I think the one I liked best was Joan Jett
Yeah, Joan Jett
doing
performing
Teen
with
Spirit.
Nirvana.
That was
Yeah,
pretty cool.
that was fucking awesome.
Yeah. But like Lord doing All Apologies, at first I was like I thought it was kind of weird but good that like I thought it was kind of cool that he did the accordion. And I'm not like a fan of Lord, but I don't hate her. But then once she started singing All Apologies, I was like, ooh, don't.
Yeah. Well,
The
could have
only thing I
been.
can think of when I think of Lord is that fucking South Park episode.
Yeah, I am Lord. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. La la la, I am Lord.
um,
Chilling on a Wednesday, la la la. Oh man.
um,
Seriously, I caught that one night and I was just chuckling about it ever since. Because I don't really watch South Park anymore, but I was just flicking through and that fucking episode was on and I was like, this looks kind of funny.
it is funny, dude. Just this past season was a really good one. You gotta go back and watch it.
Which season?
This past season,
But like what number is it?
I think it's like 17 or 18.
Holy shit, they're up to that many?
Oh yeah,
Damn, dude.
yep,
I didn't know that.
yeah. I'm trying to think. Now I forgot what I was gonna talk about. You son of a bitch.
Sorry.
Fucking
Probably
God.
Lord.
No.
Well, you were talking about
yeah.
Bruce Springsteen, the E Street Band,
Right,
Kiss.
right. But I mean, it could have been a lot worse. Like they could have said, like, in place of Kurt Cobain is Courtney Love.
Oh Jesus, yeah.
Ugh. We're like, no, let's get Lord up here. Bring the fucking accordion. It's fine.
That's true.
What do you got? A cowbell? It's fine. Come on up.
We'll play "Come as You Are" on cowbell only. It's fine, just as long as it's not fucking Courtney Love. Tunk, 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 tunk. What? Oh man.
Seriously, fuck the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Fucking, it really fucking blows. Like, it took Alice Cooper like what, over 10 years to get in there. It took fucking Kiss over 15 years to get in there. Or no, yeah, Alice Cooper took longer than fucking Kiss. Fucking Deep Purple still isn't in there. Fucking Judas Priest isn't out in there. Fucking Motley Crue's never even been nominated. Bon Jovi's been nominated, I think, once or twice, but never gotten in.
Mm.
And it's like, you guys, you're fucking idiots here.
You gotta wonder who chooses like the nominees.
I remember Eddie Trunk did an interview with some guy at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame who basically explained the whole deal. If I remember right, there's like a group of people that come together and say, I think this band deserves to go in, and gives their reasons why. And then they eventually like they'll have like a list of like 30 acts or something like that, and they'll whittle it down to like 15 nominees, and then they whittle that down to 6 people by voting.
Mm.
And it's like, they shot themselves in the fucking foot because they're always like hoping for that big fucking reunion, and it hasn't happened yet because it's like, you guys are a bunch of fucking douchebags.
And they go too late.
Yeah, it's like, well, remember when they had Van Halen voted in? Fucking, the only people that showed up were Sammy and Michael Anthony. Fucking...
no David Lee Roth, no Eddie.
Yeah, Guns N' Roses. Who didn't show up? Fucking Axl.
That wasn't really surprising.
That wasn't really surprising either. Like, especially after the story I heard from Sebastian Bach. Because he was talking to Axl Rose one night. He's like, dude, get in this reality TV gig. He's like, they pay me a fucking $1 million to just do this shit. He's like, Axl looks at me. He's like, Sebastian, you don't get it. I'll pay them $2 million to leave me the fuck alone. Like, all right, I respect the fucking guy.
That's funny.
And then this past year with Kiss, and they're like, oh, we're going to have it in the Brooklyn Arena. This is going to be the greatest thing ever. Yeah. If they had gotten together and did that huge reunion, it would have paid off, but they didn't do it. Because you guys fucked them over. Fucked them like a $2 bitch.
You marketing fucking donkeys.
Exactly. Pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Fucking, now you got me aggravated, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, we shouldn't have ended on that. We should have ended on Pacino.
Yeah. Ooh-ah.
Ooh-ah.
What a terrible podcast.
When all else fails, go back to Pacino.
Ooh-ah.
Ooh-ah.
Bruce, I gotta tell you. You are a horrible host.
Well, it's good because I'm not a host. I'm a co-host.
Ooh-ah. Tomato, tomato. Ooh-ah. Tomato, tomato, potato, potato. Ooh-ah.
Go fuck yourself. Ooh-ah.
I tell you what you can do with that microphone there, Bruce. Ooh-ah. You can stick it up your ass and record your farts for a podcast. Ooh-ah. That'd be a lot more interesting. Ooh-ah. Going to church and just screaming out, Jesus. Jesus! Quite like that. Yes. Jesus!
That's not Pacino, is it?
Hmm?
That's
No.
not Pacino yelling Jesus.
No, that's that's like some indie pro wrestler. I forget the guy's name, but it's fucking funny as hell.
Oh man.
Yeah. All right, well, fuck it. Let's end this podcast before I get more aggravated. God damn it.
Like, the more I think of the Hall of Fame, the more I get aggravated.
The more I
Fuck
want to
you.
fucking throw up. Piece of shit.
Remember, when all else fails, Al Pacino.
Yeah, dude, I want to put that on a t-shirt. Like, when all else fails, Al Pacino.
Hooah.
Yeah, just on the back. Ooh-ah.
Might be able to do it as long as it's just text.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I learned my lesson with the Bill Hicks shirt.
Yeah. That'd be funny.
Sir, you can't do that without his permission. Oh yeah, how am I gonna get his permission? He's been dead since 1994.
Yeah.
Figure that one out, fucking smarty.
You're just like, what if I had like a really like one of those like waxy mustaches on him? Can I do it then? Senor Hicks.
What if I put Groucho glasses on him? Is that acceptable?
What if I draw a little beanie on his head? A little propeller on it.
Oh man.
Right,
yeah, man. I think I'm gonna grab myself some dinner here when we're
Yeah,
We're done.
I'm gonna go back and play the South Park game. This is fucking funny. I love it. Like one of the missions I've had to do already was you go into the Chinese restaurant and the guy looks at you, he's like, look, the Mongolians have pretty much taken over here. They're living in the Tower of Peace. Go next door and beat the shit out of their kids. And take it back, and I'll help you guys out in any way I can.
Is this City Chicken?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, shitty chicken.
Dude, it's fucking great.
Oh man, that's awesome.
It is, man. I fucking love it.
Sounds like it's a far cry better than the other South Park game.
Yeah, pretty much all the other South Park games are just, fucking
disappointments.
Yeah. Just disappointments that they had nothing to do with. This, like, the guys actually, like, wrote the script for it, did the voice acting, everything.
Oh, nice.
So,
Feels like legit.
Oh, it's fucking awesome, dude. Next time you come down here, man, you're fucking playing.
Totally. That and what was that other game?
Deadpool.
No. The card game or whatever?
Oh, yeah, Cards Against Humanity.
Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, I think that's going to do it for us this week on STS Radio. Bruce, you got anything to plug?
Just my ass.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Your farts fucking stink. All right, so for past episodes of STS Radio, you can go to Spreaker.com. You can check it out on YouTube. Search for username The STS Radio. You can email the show, sts_radio@yahoo.com. You can find us on Twitter at sts_radio. You can... Yeah.
You can do it all!
We're going to try and work on having a new intro eventually. So I think we've had this
and maybe
an
outro.
Yeah, maybe.
Like with all this fucking, like, plug information. That way we don't have to do it. You don't have to do it.
Yeah, I'll have
By
to do
we, I mean you.
Thanks. 'Cause every time I go to you, like, Bruce, give him the plugs. You're like, I don't remember them. And it's been like the same fucking plugs for like the last year and a half. He's like, I don't remember them.
My brain's too small. Where?
I need a lobotomy. Can they do lobotomies on your butt?
What you do? You get a shovel. You smack yourself upside the head with it. You all set. Hoo-ah.
Bruce's impression, ladies and gentlemen.
Which is awful. My horrible, horrible Al Pacino.
Well, dude, impressions are never your thing, then. At least as
They
far as
just
I know.
aren't, no.
Yeah.
I'm not an impressionist. I'm a flautist.
Don't forget, you can check out our friends over at the Mike and Billy Show. They're on Spreaker as well.
I love how you just move on. You're like, I'm not even going to address that, you fat fuck.
God, I hate you.
You're like, meanwhile, Mike and Billy's show.
You can check out Mike's show, Wicked Bites, on Nessun. Just check cable listings for that, and I have nowhere else to go. Yeah, that's it. Hopefully Bruce and I get together for a new shitting on screen.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do, but holy shit, it should be fucking good.
Yeah, there's so many.
There's so many. Well, the last one we did was what, Turtles 3?
Yeah.
I'd almost say let's do the new Turtles movie, but I'm not fucking buying that.
No.
God, fuck that.
Fuck that.
Fucking man. Shudder. Alright, that's gonna do it for us this week. See ya, everybody.
Peace.